This is probably the most anticipated video people have asked me to do on TikTok. And I thought about doing this video on TikTok, but I'm like, it's a long video to talk about my tattoos. Everyone wants to see a tattoo tour. I don't know why, but here we are. How y'all doing? I'm Andrew. You already know who I am on TikTok. If you're seeing this, thank you for watching. This is my first YouTube video, so chill on me, okay? Chill, okay? Don't be rude. Yeah, I thought we'd start with the most obvious, and that's my throat. A lot of people ask me as to why I got a throat tattoo, or even just, you know, a bear. Got the bear because honestly, I like bears. That's literally about it. I just like bears and animals. Throat tattoo did not as hurt or painful wise as everyone thinks it would be. Pain wise, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Because when you're tilting your head back for so long, because you have to tilt your head back to get, like, you know, the skin to stretch, it hurts. Like, I remember, like, I started getting pain so badly in the back of my head, I nearly had to, like, stop the tattoo because that was just hurting the most. But the healing process on a tattoo on your neck is rough. Because when the skin starts getting tight from all the, like, the crusty, you know, peeling skin, you can barely move your neck at all. Like, you want to turn around or look at someone, you have to do this instead of, you know, this. And it's annoying to keep, you know, a neck tattoo out of the sun. It's nearly impossible. So you have to literally stay inside for like 2 or 3 weeks, which sucks easy. So yeah, I think we move to, let's say, the other neck tattoo. This one's more hidden off from most people. They don't really see it. This was like my 4th tattoo, so like, that's why it's there. But I'm getting it covered up in the future, but you know, that's another project I don't want to start right now because I have like 10 other projects I want to do. Okay, now I figured we go to my right arm. This is a cover up, if y'all can't tell already. It covered up, like, you know, some colored skulls and birds and roses. It was awful. It was a terrible tattoo that I spent way too much money on. It was like my 2nd tattoo when I got it done, so it was awful. But yeah, this one took a while. I don't know if y'all can tell what it is, but I like it a lot. And it really actually goes through the sleeve better. It looks better, and I'm more confident now wearing, you know, short sleeves instead of showing a terrible color piece that literally did not go well with any of my other tattoos. This tattoo back here, I don't know if y'all can see it, is a warrior tattoo. I will be getting it covered up, so bear with me. It does say, "We will fight or we will fall, to the angels save us fall." I'm personally not religious anymore. I got that when I was like 18, so that's gonna go away at some point. Still haven't done it. Don't judge me, okay? I have like a lot of projects I need to do. Inner bicep, we got the tiger. That one sucked. Like, pain-wise, inner bicep, I don't know why. It is just liquid acid. It sucks. But it's worth it though. It's like one of those hidden detail tattoos you don't see. When people see it, they love it. But yeah, I really love this tattoo. It healed very well and smooth and very, very detailed. What else we got? We got the forearm. We got the lion. This was my first, like, really detailed piece ever, and on this forearm and this arm alone. This was the first tattoo to start on my sleeve, and it's been like 4 years and it still looks brand new, which is just great to me. This one right here is a cover-up. I had some wording on here. It's my first tattoo ever in my life, and this was a very complicated, I would say, cover-up to do, because it was a lot of sessions to cover up wording, but I think my artist did a terrific job. It really put everything together. Like, don't hate on me, I don't have the basic white boy forearm tree tattoo, okay? It has a wolf in it, okay? Chill. Okay. Here we got the Darth Vader. This part of the section of my arm was very complicated to decide what I wanted to put, because I just had like the back of my tricep, the ditch, and my arm ditch hole, whatever you want to call it, to do, and I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I said, you know what? Why don't you do Star Wars? But Darth Vader with the lightsaber, a little glow in the red. I personally love this tattoo. We're gonna probably put some more Star Wars stuff up in here when this is gone. I got the Galactic Empire symbol, and we have the Death Star in the ditch. If you can see very closely, there's some little TIE fighters and Millennium Falcons right there. I seriously don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's one of those hidden details that I really enjoyed. Ditched arm tattoos are probably the worst spot to get tattooed, in my opinion. There's just so much movement constantly in your arm, and the skin's super thin, so it's just an awful time. I think pain-wise in the ditch, I'm gonna give it like an 8.5 out of 10, but the healing, I'm gonna say it's a 9. It's not fun at all. It gets super weird, and like sometimes it gets like greenish sometimes because you have so much movement, it doesn't heal very properly, so it makes you worry constantly, which sucks. Okay, now I think this is my most expensive piece I've gotten on my body. This tattoo was put into a tattoo convention award. We didn't win, unfortunately, which is what it is, but I think the artist did a great job. Let me get closer for y'all. I think we spent maybe, I'm gonna say over 40 hours onto this tattoo. There was a time we went 2 days back in a row, back to back, I want to say it in a row, back to back, 6 hours each, and my arm was probably the size of a softball. And yeah, I could have moved my left arm for about 2 weeks as well, because when he got into this ditch, we got super swollen to where I can only do my arm like this. That was a rough time. This is a cover-up. I used to have like a really crappy Joker tattoo on here. My artist went back and did more detail into it to make it look better. We got some swirls and like background stuff that we're working on currently back here. If you don't know what that is a Dracula parrot. It's one of my favorite birds ever. Look it up. It's absolutely beautiful. We got some skull, and then this is getting covered up as well. It's a loyalty tattoo. That was my second tattoo, ever. So that's gonna go away. Here is the Night King. If anyone likes Game of Thrones, you better, because Game of Thrones is awesome. Now here's one of my other most favorite pieces, is my left hand. It is a demon, a baby fetus. Absolutely love it, Okay, this one I had to stand for because it's gonna get complicated. There's a lot on my chest and stomach. Let's hit the most obvious one, is the owl. This, ironically as well, is a cover-up. It covered up another like a little small chest piece right here. I think this took like 3 sessions. In one session we just did the entire cover-up part and just the outline of the wings. And then the wings alone were a session themselves. This is another one of my favorite pieces. It really, pops out and looks great. But yeah, if y'all like owls, it's pretty good. I love it. Let's hit the stomach. So stomach-wise, the worst spot, I'm telling you, to get a tattoo, unless it's just me. I literally hated getting my stomach tattooed every single second, okay? 10 out of 10 pain-wise for me. I won't ever do it again. I'm glad this is done because I just hate it. But we have a Medusa. Originally I had an outline by another artist do it, but I hate it, so I had my current artist refix it up and look great, which I'm glad he did because it looks 10 times better than the original artist had. But yeah, pain-wise, 10 out of 10. This is my newest cover-up piece being done. why it's looking kind of crusty and weird. But it's going pretty good. That's Jeffrey. We got a little bit more cover up to do up here for like skulls and stuff, but after this is done, I think it's gonna look amazing and pop off perfectly. This is another cover up. Yes, I know. And that one took a long time. Oh yeah, paint wise on this, I'm gonna say the first time I got it done, it was a 10 out of 10. Afterwards, I'm gonna say like a 4. After I got used to the pain, I got calmed down with it. But this is another one of my favorite pieces. This was freehand by my artist, and I absolutely love it because it really makes everything pop and flow perfectly. But I like this one part too. This was like a 4-session cover up. I have a lot of cover ups, I know. Give y'all a better look. Here is the castle. That one is probably like a 9 out of 10 on pain because, again, stomach is just the worst spot ever. This one's another cover up I got done a while back. It covered up, you know, a Baby Yoda outline I got done, I think during COVID when like there's only one shop in my area open. Don't know why they were open, but they were. But I like it. It really flowed together. It really like stood out for a while because I had another tattoo up here that didn't go well. But after this tattoo, it's really flown together. But after we get this spot up here done and like this little tiny gap filled in, it's gonna look perfect. Everything will be filled in and done, and then we'll go back and finish up my arm and get this cover up done, and then we'll hit my back, which is gonna be great. And a lot of people don't know why I don't have my back done. It's a huge project, okay? It's a huge project to do. But that's my entire upper body. We're gonna hit my leg now. Getting the perfect angle on all these is gonna be weird and complicated, so bear with me. But I figured we would start with, you know, Majin Buu. This leg sleeve has been going on for like 3 years now. A lot of canceling, you know, a lot of things going on between me and then my artist had personal things going on as well. And plus, COVID really pushed it off to where he had to reschedule like, you know, a year's worth of appointments. So yeah, it's been a while, but we're getting there. We're almost done. But we have the Majin Buu, Kid Buu. And I would say Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite animes of all time. I know a lot of people will dog on me for that, but, you know, deal with it. But yeah, there's Kid Buu. We got your boy Goku front and center on the thigh. Then we got, you know, Lord Beerus. Now we got to do a little flip-flop. We got Gohan on the back of the kneecap. Back of the kneecap did not hurt at all. Surprisingly, you would think that would be like the most painful place to get it. It was not. My back of my thigh and back of my kneecap was like the least most painful tattoo I ever had. Same thing as my shin. What else? I got the kneecap. Kneecap was swollen for like 2 weeks, like a softball as well, when I got done. But pain-wise, I'm gonna say it's like a 7 out of 10. But it really tied together. But once we got this background in, it's gonna look amazing. Let's hit the lower part of my leg. Okay, this is the best angle I can find to do this. So, we got Vegeta front and center on the shin. We got Frieza. We got Cell. And I would say all these tattoos on my shin didn't hurt at all either. I don't know why, but it did not. But they were one of my favorite pieces too. It's one of those tiny detail things you don't really see at all. But when you get close up to it, it's pretty great. Now here is like the very first leg tattoo I got. It is Piccolo. Piccolo was the very first leg tattoo I got done. He's about 3 years old now, and he's still as vibrant as some of my newer tattoos, which is pretty great. But all in all, once we get more of this background up, this leg sleeve's gonna look perfect. So yeah, that is my tattoo tour. Like I said, it's my first YouTube video, so bear with me. A little nervous, a little tense. Oh yeah, my go-to meal before a tattoo would be venti or large, whatever. Coffee, I do iced, bear with me. A banana and an apple. You get all those natural sugars and potassium from, you know, banana and the fruit. And then you get those refined sugars, and you get that caffeine to make your blood flow faster through the body from the coffee. And it just, personally, that works for me. I've tried the protein bars, granola bars and all, and it doesn't work for me. I tried that, and I absolutely was in the most pain ever. So, yeah, when you get a tattoo or it's your first one, stay hydrated, don't be intoxicated, don't be high. Just, it's your first tattoo, get something small, but not huge. And, you know, put it somewhere to where if you don't like it in the future, you can get it covered up. Because if you get a huge piece, like I did when I was, you know, 15 when I got my first tattoo, it was the worst place to put it. It was too big, and it ruined possible sleeves. If I didn't put that there, I could have had a way better piece. But, you know, live and learn. But yeah, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to try doing more YouTube videos here and there. Just got to figure out what to do on it. I appreciate y'all for watching. Much love. Thank you.